Hello and welcome back to a new tutorial on this channel. I started this new video series and you already read the title. It is a Minecraft and Sketch challenge where I'm going to play a Minecraft session, and this session will be at 400% speed, so you don't really have to watch it all. But what I'm going to try is to find as many diamonds in Minecraft, because they're also related to Sketch, as you've probably seen the logo of Sketch already. And I will try to find as many diamonds as I can in 30 minutes. And after I found diamonds, I get 1 minute per diamond to design a new UI kit in Sketch. And this is basically the first video of this new series. And now, let's just get into Minecraft. you see now that I found 17 diamonds. So I have 17 minutes of time available to start out a new UI kit that will be of course available for you to download. I will basically share the download link of the screens that I finished in this video, if I finish a screen, directly down in the description if you want to download it. And I hope you like this new funny idea, which is kind of challenging for me and a kind of a fun series, of course. And yeah, let's just get into this. So we have 7 minutes of time available for this first video, and I will start my timer right now. Okay. So what we will do is to create a new artboard, and this UI kit will cover sign-up screens, cover profile screens, and so on. So a basic Sketch UI kit that you will find good for your designs. I can tell that to you. Okay, so let's get started. We of course need a status bar, and we will just grab it again from our template that we have, and I just paste it at the top. Let's head over to unsplash.com to get a nice background photo. And after we have a background photo, we can jump back into Sketch. And I find this one right here quite good. Let's download it, or in my case, I just copy it and I paste it in Sketch. We don't want to lose that much time right now on a background photo, but I think this background photo just works out fine for us. Okay, let's center it up. Like this. So this is our background photo, looks nice. And we will now create like an onboarding screen where we have several steps and slides that our users, the users of our app, will have to go through. Okay, so I see that we have like this white bar at the top, and I will just create a new rectangle layer that we will place above our photo. Let's make it dark and let's drag it to the full size of our artboard like that. Let's change the opacity so our status bar gets visible in a nice way like that. And of course I want a bottom area where we will have some text and some indicators on which onboarding screen our user currently is. So let me just call this background and this, just call this overlay. Let's create a new rectangle that will be our bottom area with, as I said, the steps and indicators of our current screen. Okay, so let's add some title. It's white, that's not good, let's make it dark. Manage your task quickly and efficiently, like that. And let's get it centered. So now we can place it right here. We could even actually make this a bit shining, so the background photo is shining through. Like that. And I want to add some indicators at the bottom. So I just drag some circles that will be the indicators, and we are currently, let's say, at the third screen, so copy them. And this is the third button, but I will just add like 2 more. Oops. So we have like 5 onboarding screens in this example. Let's get a nice color for our UI. Could make it look like this blue, or give it a greenish color. Maybe just use this one. And let's group up these circles, which I call indicators. Make them centered. And I would also like to give the user an option to skip this onboarding. So let's just say skip. We can make it smaller, and let's also change the color so it's less visible. Let's place it at the right side. You can even make it a bit less visible, like this. And actually this looks quite good for our bottom area. We could actually make this a bit bigger and maybe make this bottom area somehow smaller. Like that. In this top area we will now need like a phone, and in this phone we will have some basic like illustrations or something that will give us like some example content. So we can of course just go to Sketchapp TV, and you can use the search function to get certain devices, but I can also just go for this device tab, and we are now able to get some nice devices. So basically what I actually just need is like one of these right here, or this bluish one is perfect, I guess. Maybe we will just go for the blue one. Yeah, I think we'll just go for this flowchart kit. Click it, and then we are here at Trouble again, where we can save this file. Let's open it up. Let's open it in the background. We can close this. And I want this iPhone. So I just copy it and I paste it right below our bottom area. We can also, of course, group these parts and call them bottom. And I would also like, of course, to change the size of it so it fits our current screen. Let's make it bigger again. Maybe like this. Okay, now let's make this white. And I would like, okay, now I see a problem that this area right here doesn't look that good because we can see the phone. Let's just make it normal white. And now we have our phone right here, and I would like to add this bluish background to our phone. So what I will just do now is to create a new rectangle, and this rectangle will have this size, so it's the background of our phone, like that. We can also group these up. Let's call them middle. And in this middle I would like to have some ticked areas and some dummy text on the right side. You will see what I mean in a second. Let's just draw a circle with no background and it's white. Like this. And now I will open my material design icon set, which is also down in the description below for you to download it. We are now at about 10 minutes in and have 7 minutes left. I need this tick done shape, and I will paste it right into our screen. It should also be white. And it should be bigger, so let's change the height, which will also result in a changing of the width. Let's make it a bit smaller again. Like that. And now let's just add some lines on this right side, which should indicate some text. So just copy this and let's change the length. We can select both of them and change the thickness so it's a bit more visible to us. Let's also add one more pixel right there, and let's center these lines in relation to the circle. We could just call this item 1, and this is our second item. We can also add a third item. Items. Maybe let's make them a little bit smaller and let's center them like this. So this is actually our first screen, and we still have about 5 minutes left, so we can start the second screen. So give this the name onboarding, and we can just copy it, as we will be using the same background photo again. But this is sign in. So now we are able to design a sign in screen. Let's get rid of this phone, as we don't need this middle part right now, and we actually don't even need this bottom part. But I would like to add a logo first, so the user's able to see what brand or something he's currently at. Maybe let's just use this shape. Let's make it white and let's make it bigger. Let's add a new circle, oval shape. Oops. Which should also be white, but not as visible as our main logo. Let's make it even bigger. This is our logo. Maybe a shadow could look nice. But of course, not that visible. Maybe around like this. So this is our logo. And in this bottom area, we will now have a username field, input field, password, and a sign in button. And of course, if you don't have an account, sign up link at the bottom. So let me just copy this manage text. and we will place it right into our area. Let's make it a bit smaller, and this will be the username. Okay, so then I would like to add a line which is crossing the whole screen. And it's basically the line that will separate our input fields from another. And this is the password. Like that. Let's make these lines a bit less visible. Like that. And now let's add a sign in button. So I will just hit U to create a new rounded rectangle like this. And of course it should have this color. And in this it should say sign in. So I just copy this password layer. Sign in. We have about 50 seconds left. Let's make this mediums. The weight, change it to medium, so it's better visible. Maybe we change the color to like this. And I hope we make it. We have 20 seconds left. Let's add don't have an account. Sign up. Boom. Poof. Okay, that's it. That's what we got so far. The second screen is almost finished. It's not perfect yet. But I think I will already place this down in the download section. So you can already download both of them. Just head over to the to the description of this video. I hope you like this first video of this new series. It's a bit more fun, of course. It's a bit more challenging. And of course it's nice for you because you can download the resources. Okay, if you like this video and if you want to see more of this series, just hit the thumb up button or leave your feedback down in the comments. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, just do that using the red button. So thank you guys for your time and enjoy your week. See you!